Hello, my angels. So I just ordered some more stuff from Sephora during the sale. It just came in, and it is the Henry Rose Discovery set and the Gucci 4-piece beauty set. And then as the free gifts, I got the YSL Y Le Parfum and then Perfect by Marc Jacobs. So let's try Perfect by Marc Jacobs. I've had a lot of people say they want to see lower because they want, I don't know, they want to see more. Oh my God, it smells so good. I actually have the dupe. I'm keeping this one. The dupe of this from Dossier. And I believe, let me tell you what it's called. It's so good. Perfect by Marc Jacobs. It is called Floral Rhubarb on Dossier. So good. The one from Dossier isn't as strong because this one seems really, really strong compared to that one. The one from Dossier, I think all the Dossier dupes tend to be slightly lighter, like slightly lighter. Not watered down, but slightly lighter than the original. But I love this scent. I'm only gonna buy the Dossier one. I'm not buying the Marc Jacobs Perfect. I really wish that this was actually part of the ones that are in the Sephora favorites, because I would choose this one for free, as opposed to all the other ones that they keep giving out. It's the same scents over and over, and I get a lot of people like them. I don't. I end up like buying it and then giving the certificate away to someone else because I don't want to claim anything. The last time I claimed the Black Opium, and I still have it here. I haven't even opened it yet because I don't like Black Opium. But it's the only one I liked of the Sephora favorites. Oh my God, it's so good. It smells like a fruit cocktail. There's peach, honeydew melon, in my opinion. Oh, it's so good. I love honeydew melon. It's just a fruity, I mean, some people would say fruity floral, but I don't really smell any flowers in here. And it doesn't, it says juicy rhubarb accord meets soft cashmerean and comforting notes of almond milk, dazzling and unexpected. I don't smell any of that. I don't know what rhubarb smells like, but I know that to me, this smells like a fruit cocktail. This reminds me a lot of Armani's My Way, only this is more sophisticated, alluring, and I feel like it's richer and decadent than the Armani My Way, but I still like the Armani My Way. That one to me smells like a pure fruit cocktail when you walk into like a buffet and you smell the fruit cocktail. This one to me, because you smell like more of like the honeydew and the melon and the peach, it's just like a more elevated fruit cocktail. To me, that's what it smells like. Okay, the next one is YSL Y. I really like Marc Jacobs Perfect. If you don't like dupes, then I recommend the Marc Jacobs Perfect if you like fruity scents. Ooh, this is definitely a manly scent. I'm going to put this in one of the guys' Christmas bags. Ooh. It reminds me a lot of Dior Sauvage. Only better. Because I'm not a huge fan of Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette, which is the first one. This is Le Parfum. This is YSL Y Le Parfum. I actually like this a lot. Because there's a citrus note in it. There's a little bit of cypriol. But the citrus note is elevated. It's not like a bergamot. It's deeper. It's more, you can tell that there's rind mixed in, like almost like a lemon or an orange rind mixed in with the citrus. I really like it. I like this a lot more than Sauvage. Or even, you know, Chanel Blue. Very similar. But I think I like this one better than the other two. And I think maybe because I'm just tired of smelling the other two like over and over and over again, like everybody has it. I actually like this one. I feel like if I am to give a guy a gift, I'd probably give them this one. I'm giving my brother, my sister's boyfriend, Chanel Blue for Christmas / his birthday because he's born on the 27th. So I give him like a dual set of the travel size and the spray. It's interesting. I like it. but I like this more. So if you're a guy or you have a guy and you don't know what to get him, but he kind of likes the Sauvage and the Chanel blue, I think he's really gonna like this Y, like a lot. I like it better than the other two. It's really nice. I mean, Chanel blue is up there too. Like, I think it would be like a tie between this and Chanel blue. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. So now with the Gucci Beauty 4-piece set, it comes in this box, which I already have fingerprints all over just by touching it. And you have 4 of the Gucci sets, and they're like the little minis. They're, I think, 1/4 ounce each. Let me just double check. It says for 0.16 ounces. So 4 5-milliliter ones. Gucci Bloom is one of my favorites. And I also have the Dossier Gucci Bloom, which I think is Floral Honeysuckle. This is a dabber. Oh, it's so nice. Hold on. And the reason I got these little bottles is because when I travel, I just want to take the bottle with me and then throw it out. I'm okay with using the little travel size things. Oh, it's so beautiful. What makes it beautiful is like, there's a powdery aspect to it, but then there's like this, I don't know what scent that is. It kind of smells like a baby to me, but it's not. There's like, oh, this actually smells better than the Dossier one. Like, I think I would actually, if Gucci Bloom were redeemable, I would get Gucci Bloom. Again, from the Sephora favorites, but it's never there. Like, this smells so much better than the Dossier version. Oh my God. It's not Play-Doh, but you know like how that Play-Doh has like this scent? It's like that mixed with flowers. And because it's mixed together, it almost smells like Johnson & Johnson's baby. But because the florals are in there, then it pulls you away from that. It is such a beautiful, I could wear that as my signature scent. Like, I really like Gucci Bloom a lot. I'm actually tempted to buy a bottle now. But I just got the Gucci, I forgot what it was. Something else. And a whole bottle. So I gotta wear that. This smells like a man. I think this is the Gucci Guilty. And I got this set because I've never smelled the Gucci Guilty. And I figured for $65, I'm getting a bunch of things that I like. It's not even an ounce, but it's, you know, they get beautiful bottles. And this is what the bottles look like. This smells like a man to me. This is, I guess you would call it a unisex scent. But it smells like a straight up guy to me. I would probably put this in a man's box. Even though a lot of people might say it leans unisex. Some men, I don't think, are going to wear this. I think it's good for teenage boys. Gucci Guilty does not smell like a woman to me at all. What does it smell like? It smells like, oh my God. There's a note in Fahrenheit that I detest. I think a lot of people don't like it in the Fahrenheit scent. It has that note. Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. Again, mixed in with the Cypriol. I wouldn't say this was, I would say there's an aquatic in there. I'm not a fan of aquatics either. So it smells like an aquatic Cypriol bitter. There's like a bitterness in there, which I think is what I tone to the Fahrenheit. It's not for me. I'm sure if you like it, please put in the comment section why you like it. Maybe there's something, you know, and again, this is how it's reacting on my skin, but I'm not a fan of it. These are not coming out. So when I try to take this out and I go like this, it goes up. It's not coming out. And oh my God, this is very difficult to get out. Do I think this is a great gift for $65? Yeah. If somebody gave me this as a gift, would I like it? I think so. I mean, I already own it. Let me get them both out. Okay. So this one is Gucci Flora. I can't see. gardenia. And the other one, this is the pink one, is Gucci Flora Orchid, which I never smelled. I've smelled the magnolia. I might actually redeem the magnolia from the Sephora favorites. So I love gardenia. I love gardenia, tuberose, jasmine. But this one is not my favorite. To me, it smells like a powdery gardenia. I feel like I love pure gardenia better than things that are mixed with gardenia. And because of the things that were mixed with this one, it's not my favorite, but it is nice. Like, to me, it's more of a linen spray with the Gucci Flora ones. I think that they're nice room sprays. They're nice linen sprays. You spray the curtains, you spray your sheets. It, you know, it freshens up the room. It gives it like an ambiance. But to put it on my skin and walk around and have that be my scent, it smells like gardenia mixed with peonies, mixed with a rose, which sounds beautiful. And it's a little bit powdery. So it is nice. It's just, to me, not a scent that I would want to smell on another human being. But I like to smell it when I walk into someone's house, if that makes sense. Okay, so this one, Gucci Orchid. The only Gucci perfume I like is Bloom. And then the one that I bought, which I can't remember what it is. It has like a bamboo. I'll get it later. I like Orchid better. It's sweeter. Orchid is sweeter. It's like a sugary orchid. Oh, I just smelled it. With like, it's not marshmallow, but it has that kind of, oh, this is nice. Let me put that in my bag. Where's my bag? This is nice. Wow. Because when that marshmallow came in with the orchid and the sweetness, not like a Killian's Love Don't Be Shy marshmallow. It's not like a Reckless by Roja marshmallow. It's not like a love, a By Far Daydream of a Love Trance. It's not that kind of marshmallow. But it does dance in there. Like, it's subtle. Oh, it's so nice. Wow. Okay. Because I'm going to an event in December. It's a charity event at a Gucci location. And I like to buy something when I'm there, but there's really nothing I want from the line right now. Maybe I'll see something I like. But I do like this one. And then 20% of whatever we buy goes to charity. And I usually choose St. Jude's. Oh, it's nice. If you've never smelled the orchid, I highly recommend, especially if you like the marshmallow ones. I like it a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do the Henry Rose ones in a separate video. Only because, you know, screw it. Let's just do it. Because I feel like this video is going to be too long. But why not? So Flora Carnivore is my favorite. I own 3 bottles of it. It is literally my favorite. It's just a simple, beautiful, light fragrance that stays on all day. Oh, I don't know. There's just something so intoxicating about it. Obviously, there's roses. There's roses in all of them. I don't know what it is. But the first time I smelled it, I fell in love with it. I bought a bottle. This woman was selling bottles for like $50. And then this is like $125 or $150 perfume. And she was selling them for $50. I feel like she worked at like a store or something. So I bought 3 because I loved it so much. It's sweet, but not sweet like candy. It kind of reminds me of the Violets candy. It's like these purple squares and they're called violets. It kind of smells like that mixed with like a very light, a white rose. Because white roses smell different than yellow and red roses. It smells like a white rose mixed with the Violets candy. And it's very light, but it stays on. It has lasting power. I would say anywhere from, it depends on like how hot it is outside, anywhere from 2 to 6 hours. So if it's cool and fresh outside, it'll last a good 6 hours. If it's really hot and you're sweating a lot, it'll last a good 2 to 3 hours. then you kind of have to re-up. But it's when you want to feel like fresh and clean and florally, but it's not a fresh, clean, soapy scent. It's just fresh. When you walk by, you feel like, oh, that person just showered with like rose soap. But then that little hint of violet sticks out, even though it's not in the notes. But I really like that one. Then I wanted to try Queens and Monsters because everybody talks about that. Oh no, I smell caramel right off the bat, butterscotch almost. And now it's dying down into something else, but like right off the bat, it was butterscotch for me. This to me, it smells more manly, but it is a unisex scent. It's not appealing to me at all because it's not my scent profile, but I feel like if you like unisex scents, if you like something a little bit stronger, bitter, I don't know what that note is. It's not tobacco. There's this smokiness. Like, I don't know if you've ever ordered a drink and it had smoke in the drink, and then almost like a mezcal kind of smoke. To me, it's very masculine. But a lot of people would say unisex. And a lot, I guess, guys would be like, no, it's not masculine. But to me, it smells masculine. It is a regal scent. It is something that somebody very strong and powerful would wear, which I understand why they call it Queens and Monsters. The Monsters, I feel like, is more of the masculine aspect. Because it's attractive and unattractive at the same time, the Monster. So it's good, but then it's not good, but then you want to go back and smell it again, and you kind of get addicted to it. I could see why people are attracted to it because it is an addicting scent in the sense that it's one of those scents, like I said, that you smell and then you pull away and then you have to smell it again and then you pull away and then you have to. I wonder if there's like neurotropics in it. It is addicting. Like, you can't stop smelling it. It's really nice. I think it's great for a guy because maybe there is tobacco in it and I just smell smoke. I don't smell any floral whatsoever, but I'm sure there is one in there. Not at all what I expected. Down Rose. This is called Down Rose. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Oh, it smells like Downy and Rose. It smells like laundry and roses. Oh, I love it. And I don't like clean, fresh scents. And it also smells like a cereal. It's not corn pops, but it looks like a corn pop. Oh my God. It's like the generic, you know, like the fake corn pops. It smells like that cereal, the fake one. Oh my God, it's so good. I love it. Oh my God. I'm keeping that one. Whatever I don't keep, I put in bags and I do giveaways. So if you guys are interested, subscribe. Tell me you want the perfume sample giveaway. And like every 200 subscribers, I give away like a perfume bag full of the samples of whatever I ordered because I'm always buying these discovery sets and stuff like that. I also have a 1.1 ounce of the Kaoli Vanilla that I'm giving away. I sprayed it maybe 6 times. It's been macerating for a year. And then there's also pocketbooks that I'm giving away and hair care products, like whatever that comes in, it goes out to you guys. So if you do like my videos, please subscribe. Let me know what you want in the comment section. If you just want the perfumes, you do that. I get a lot of Dior giveaways too that I'm also gonna, Dior gifts that I give away as well. Oh my God, I love it. It smells like Corn Pops, the cereal, with roses. That is such a nostalgic scent. Like, it really smells like the cereal. Wow. I like it so much, only because of the nostalgia, not because it's such a beautiful, unique scent. It smells like corn and roses and cereal. Like kids cereal, like all those sweet kids cereals. Corn kids cereals. Not Apple Jacks, but not maybe. Corn Pops, Apple Jacks, like those kind of. That is amazing. Down Rose. Okay, I'm keeping this one. It's so funny because I did have my bag here and I just don't know what I do with it. I didn't move it anywhere. I thought I put it down, but so I'm keeping this one. And the Gucci Orchid, this one. These two I'm putting in my bag in my car, and I'm going to test those out. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. The Queens and Monsters has died down. It's definitely more tolerable now. Now it's a feminine scent. It's not masculine anymore. It's very weird how that went from masculine to feminine. I don't understand. It's very light now compared to how strong and masculine it was. Maybe that's the Queens and Monsters. Now it's more subdued. It's calmer. I feel like I'm on an ocean. You know, I don't know if you guys have been on a boat or the ocean or something like that. Like sometimes when you're going like this and that's annoying. But sometimes you're on the ocean and the engine is off and you're just kind of like bobbing. And you're just bobbing and it's soft and you're just relaxing. That's what it smells like. The ocean when you're just bobbing in the water. It's not aquatic. It's just relaxing and calming and fresh and like the air. There's a little salt in there. It doesn't really remind me of Ellie Saab salt, which I do like. Not enough to buy a bottle, but I did like it. But it does have a little hint of that kind of essence of it. Queens and Monsters changed a lot. I do that to warm up the skin so I could smell it better. It's just a very soft, feminine scent now. It's very interesting. I know that they have a Sephora Favorites. It's called Clean. I think it's a Sephora Favorites Clean perfumes. And Queens and Monsters is in there. So if you guys did want to try it, you can buy that set and then you can redeem it for a full-size bottle. Because I almost did that, but I wanted to smell the Queens and Monsters first because there were so many other Sephora Favorites that I bought that I detest all of them. All of them. I still have to give away the black opium. I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to wear it. Queens and Monsters is actually quite attractive now. All right. So then we're going to do Torn. That sounds like an Alanis Morissette scent. Torn. Something like Alanis Morissette would wear. Let that die down. This has a very strong, harsh alcohol. I don't know what that smell is, but it's strong and bitter. Almost like when you pee and you ate asparagus. That's the only thing that I could think of right now. But it's going to die down because I noticed with the Henry Rose scents, the dry down is not like the first notes. Wow, that popcorn, that corn pop cereal. I like it because it's nostalgic. I don't think I want to smell like that, but it's something that I would just spray around the room and walk through. Like, I like it, you know? I don't know if I want to walk around smelling like that. I think it'd be cool, like, if I did work in an office, because people would be like, what is that smell? Who smells like that? And it would be me, you know? But I like it. The Queens and Monsters actually dried down very nicely. But I don't know if I could buy it because I don't think I can go through the journey of the first notes to wait for the dry down and then have that. You know, like sometimes the first note is so offensive. like torn. Torn is very offensive to me. Very, very, very offensive. I don't like it. It just smells like asparagus, artichokes, like that bitterness. And it's not green. It's like the bitter part of it. Like, you know, when you char a vegetable, it smells like the charred vegetable. I'm going to wait that. I'm going to let that dry down. That is absolutely not for me. The Jake's Henry Rose. Jake's house. Who's Jake? What's the story behind this one? Okay. That's like every other rose perfume, like every like Le Labo rose. Hold on, let me just let it dry down. Yeah, to me, it smells like every other rose perfume that everybody loves, like the rose, I think it's Rose 31 by Le Labo. It's like a light, soft, very nice rose. I feel like that's the one that the majority of people are going to probably like. I love the Flora Carnivora. Oh, I did it again. I sprayed it. Sprayed the Flora Carnivora. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then the last one is Char. I think it should have been called Share, but that might have been a copyright thing. Char. So of all of them, I'm probably going to keep the Flora Carnivora. It smells just like every other, to me, every other rose perfume that came out. It has a little bit of Flora Carnivora in there. But Jake's house, I don't know if I want that one. I'd rather like give it to you guys or sell it on Mercari. Char is interesting. Char smells. It smells like vegetables and roses, like sauteed roasted vegetables. It doesn't have the char. It doesn't have that burn like torn. Torn is still not very good for me. I'm not torn about it at all, but maybe I will be in a minute. It's still just bitter. It's just like a bitterness, like just bitter. Whereas char smells like boiled vegetables or like sauteed vegetables, like a zucchini. And roses. Don't ask me. Oh my god. So the only two that I really liked were Flora Carnivora. Oh, that was beautiful. That one that, because it smells like cereal. It's called, I forgot what it's called. Windows Down. Sorry, it's called Windows Down, not Down. Windows Down. I like Windows Down and I like Flora Carnivora the best. Queens and Monsters is kind of growing on me. But again, I don't know if I can get past the first notes. It's not that long. It's what, 10 minutes? But it is just like a nice soft floral scent. So I get the Queens and Monsters. And I guess they did that because they're like, whoa. And then they're like, oh, you know? So you get the duality of it. Let me just let me spray the char again because for some reason I'm not getting anything. I don't know. It kind of smells like a Flora Carnivora with more alcohol in it. And then you smell the zucchini. You see it in my eyes, right? Char is not for me, but I know there's people out there that like that because we all have different palettes. We all have different, you know, scent profiles. That Orchid by Gucci is still blowing my mind. Can't wait to try that. I'm gonna go shower now because I gotta get all these off. I like to do these perfume videos before I go take a shower so that I don't have to smell like 100 different things. So now the windows down went from that cereal scent to a very soft, like if you're living in the country and you open the windows and there's flowers outside growing, that's what it smells like, which I think is why they called it windows down. I loved the first notes. Like for me, the journey is worth it because it's just so nice, those first notes. So nostalgic. The cereal is now gone. It's just a soft, light floral. Mostly rose and something yellow like a daffodil or like a daisy, like those very light but yellow, like a yellow floral. Queens and Monsters is gone now. It's barely there. Torn is getting better. The bitterness is dissipating. It's still too strong of a floral for me. It's not a white flower. It's like a nightshade flower, like a strong, powerful nightshade flower. It is nicer now, like a lot nicer. So I guess they call it torn, kind of like the Queens and Monsters, because the first notes are so out there that you don't think you're gonna like it, and then you're like, I'm torn. I kind of like it, but I didn't like it. You know, it was disgusting like a monster, but now I feel like a queen, regal, you know? I get it. I get why they play with the words. I personally don't like putting people through journeys like that. And I just wonder what a perfumer or what they were thinking when the perfumer was like, here, and then you smell it and you're like, okay, no, wait for the dry down, you know? And then you wait and then you smell, oh, it's so beautiful, you know? But how do you get from there to, it's like a balance, like a seesaw, like a yin and yang thing. I wouldn't buy Torn myself, but it is a nice scent for people who like the journey. They like to go from one to the other. They like that exciting, their brain goes boop, 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 whenever that happens. They like those strong nightshade kind of scents. Char, to me, is now smelling like, oh my God, what does it smell like? It is a little bit like Flora Carnivora, but there's something else. Like a soapiness. Like a cleaning, like a Murphy's oil. Like that lemon cleaning. There's like a soapiness, but it's not pure soap. It's like mixed with something which makes you have that Murphy oil scent. Mixed with roses. Mixed with like that Flora Carnivora scent. With char. Torn. There is something, it's reminiscent of something I smelled in my life. I recommend you just spend the $25 and go on Sephora and buy them. Flora Carnivora is my favorite, hands down. Not a fan of any of the other ones. I probably will either be selling the remainder of them on Mercari. My link is probably going to be in the description box. Or I'm going to put it in the giveaways for you guys. Queens and Monsters is gone. It's like a firecracker. You get really excited and then it's just dead. I don't smell it at all anymore. And it could be that the other ones were just so overpowering. What was this one? Jake's House. I think the closest one to like a Le Labo Rose 31 is Jake's House. It's very simple. Flora Carnivora is amazing. Yeah, they all kind of dry down to this beautiful, nice rose, but they also the same rose, all of them. But then they add things to make them uniquely different. So if you're into roses, check out the Henry Rose line. As you know, my favorite is Flora Carnivora, hands down. Some people think that's too sweet. I saw another girl make a review and she loved like Jake's House and the window one, which I also agree. Torn is just not for me, but it's not horrible. It has a beautiful dry down if you can get there. Queens and Monsters dissipates, so I don't feel like it's worth it for me because I don't love the first notes, and the dry down is just, it's beautiful experience, but then it's gone to me. The other ones have lasting power, and they tend to have something about them. These remind me a lot of Chloe perfumes. Chloe perfumes are really nice and light, and then 2 to 3 hours later they're gone and you have to re-up. These are very similar to that. I don't particularly see any of these being long lasting, as in 4 to 6 hours with a lot of sillage. No. The Flora Carnivora is the only one that I smell that I feel like stays on longer. Yeah. This one too. The Char. Char has lasting power. So I feel like Char and Flora Carnivora have the most lasting power. The other ones end up being a soft skin light scent. It's a nice scent. So when you walk by someone, you're going to be like, oh my God, you smell nice. What is it? And it's different. It's not like everything you've ever smelled before. These are very unique scents. However, they're not powerful. These are not power scents. If you like those strong, these are very light, clean, fresh, nice, sweet, innocent, I'm a good girl scent. Does that make sense? All right. That's what I have for you guys. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you want to be part of the giveaways, let me know. And until next time, my loves, I post videos every 2 to 5 days, depending on the content that I get. And yeah, hugs. Bye.